See, you have been king of marketing. You have done so many marketing gigs, right? Was the Formula One also a marketing stint for Kingfisher?
See, I told you earlier that I've always had racing in my blood. I've
Hmm.
always loved racing cars. I was then involved with motorsports clubs in India. I was chairman of the Federation of Motorsports Clubs of India for many years. And the job of the Federation was basically to promote motorsports in India. Now, for anybody who's into motor racing, the absolute pinnacle of motorsport in the world is Formula One,
Hmm.
right? Now, what is Formula One all around? The image of Formula One, big box, glamour, uh, seriously competitive racing divided by hundredths of a second, full of excitement, etc., etc., etc. All the attributes I have employed in different ways for my brands. And plus being a motor racing enthusiast, right? It was a dream to have a team on the F1 grid. So when the opportunity presented itself, I did it. Right? I did it. Now, I named it Force India.
Hmm.
I could have easily named it Mallya Formula One, like Williams Formula One, for instance, right?
Why did you keep Force One?
Because I wanted the Indian flag to be on the grid. I wanted the world to know that the team with roots in India of all countries was at the pinnacle of motorsport. And that is why I called it Force India. And I had the tricolor on the car. Of course, I also used the platform to advertise my brands.
Yeah.
Okay, including Royal Challenge whiskey, White and Mackay, which we owned at that time, Kingfisher, then the airline. So the car, the livery of the car, and all the merchandise around Formula One had a lot of our brands on it for promotional purposes. But the core reason was to put an Indian Formula One team on the grid.
But you invested quite a lot of money on it, right?
Sure, I did. I mean, Formula One's not cheap.
Do you think that was a bad decision?
No, in hindsight, I wouldn't do anything different.
Why not?
Why not?
Because you had to sell it, right? And I think a lot of accusations are for the same brand.
Whose accusations about what?
That you use Kingfisher money for Formula One and nobody talks about it.
Nobody talks about that.
Have you spoken about it before and still people don't?
Never. Why should I? As I told you, I don't want to waste my time correcting the barrage of narratives coming from legacy media.
But then you sold Force One.
Yes, Force One became Racing Point.
Yes.
And
You
Racing
sold it to
Point
Lawrence
now
Stroll, right?
is Aston Martin Formula One.
Yeah. Why did you sell it to Lawrence?
I had to at that time because of my worldwide freezing orders and the troubles that Sahara was going through and so on and so forth. So, at the end of the day, I would have definitely kept it, but it was not to be. So fine, you move on in life. But I had 10 years of the Indian flag on the Formula One grid.
थैंक यू सो मच ये क्लिप एंड तक देखने के लिए. अगर आपको और भी ऐसी क्लिप्स देखनी है तो राज शमानी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए.